I'm going to tell you about some social media strategies that I picked up over time. Let me first give you the definition of what a marketing strategy is. It is a plan of action designed to promote and sell a product or service. A marketing strategy is a company overreaching long-term plan to connect with customers, promote product services, and achieve business goals. Like increase sales or marketing shares by defining target audiences, unique value, and competitive advantages, guiding specific marketing tactics. It is the blueprint for what a business presents itself, answers why from us, and maps out reaching and converting customers into loyal customers. First, let's go over their misery and miracle theory. What this means is when you're promoting or when you're writing the text for your ad, video, post, whatever, you're selling either the misery and that your product can save it. For example, there's a lot of kids on the beach and it's annoying, and then with your stand-up paddleboard you can go out in the water and you can have a nice and quiet noise. First of all, let me tell you that you should have a bit of both. Miracle selling is when you only tell them about the good thing and only tell them, yeah, without product you can be out in the nice open, have a nice quiet noise. Now, it's important to note that this can work for service-based businesses and also for products. You just have to be creative and make something up and try to have a 50-50 split between both of these tactics, and that will for sure help you find new ideas for different marketing videos or ad campaigns. Now let's go through some questions you may ask some clients or yourself. What are we trying to achieve? Who are we trying to reach? How will we reach them? How will we measure our success, the KPIs? You want more on the KPIs? I have made a video about that. Go check that out. What's the timeline and priorities? This is more agency based. As an agency, you should ask these type of questions. What does my ideal client want right now? More leads, more customers, marketing. This is also something you can ask yourself as a agency, but also yourself if you're trying to market. What language do they use to describe their problem? I have no time, I don't know how to. What objections are stopping them from taking action? I don't have time, too expensive, too technical, lazy, lack of knowledge. Then the content and messaging marketing. Busy, lack of funds, in need of new leads, or leads, and then you reply with we offer it, Same for your customer. You don't need time or money, we help you with. And then same for your consumer. No time, no problem, we help. Same for your customer. For these, you could also use ChatGPT to train yourself. Another thing I want to give you on your way is that less is more. So you shouldn't do 10 different type of videos. You should do 10 similar videos, because if you have a similar message, that will stick closer to your customer. So you need a consistent messaging strategy through your videos. And typically after 7 times of them hearing it, they start to gain awareness, and then that leads down to them building interest, and then also doing your desired action. You should also know which social media platforms are for who. So for B2B, the number one is for sure LinkedIn, and then that doesn't matter which age range. But for example, Facebook, you're looking at 35 to 40 plus, and that isn't really changing. There's not really new people coming to there that are younger. So you're typically around 35 to 40 plus on Facebook. And then under 35 is Instagram and TikTok, but there you could say there is a shift, because there is also a significant amount of older people that are coming to Instagram or TikTok. Slightly younger are people on Twitter, but here as well you could say that there are already a bunch of even way older people on Twitter that are coming there, so you should not rule this out. Then for women, you should typically target Pinterest. Yes, you can run ads there. You can do stuff on Pinterest. And then for a neutral fan base, you would have YouTube. There is, as you know, a lot of options that you can pick from. There's also Snapchat and a bunch more. I would typically choose 1 to 2 platforms because it's already hard enough, and those should align with your direct demographic, and you can expand to more if you have the time. I'll be talking about studying your customers' behavior, which is something you should most definitely do. It is the study of people, how people make the purchasing decision, meet their needs, driven by income, disposal, basic needs, and purchase recommendations. So you should send out surveys with rewards. So you could say if you finish out the survey, you can get 30% off on this. You could also promote this offer over social media, and the way it's most liked to do is over email. Social media listening, this is a scan through social media to see if there's any mentions of your service or product. This you could also do with Google Alerts. If you want a video that explains Google Alerts more deeply, then I can definitely do that. Just comment down below and I will for sure make it. And if you're an agency and you want to, you could also offer Google Alerts as a package deal or as a service. So yeah, comment if I should make a video on this. Google Analytics is a big tool to track your customers' behavior. You should check how many times does a customer typically visit your website before making the purchase. What pages do they visit often? How do they make the purchase? Is there an application to when they purchase or a certain product? Now you should analyze this, study the analytics reports, and so you can more understand your customer. Data, insight, strategy. Okay, now to end this video off clean, let's go through some common mistakes people make. There's some people, often you know a lot about your product or service and you want to talk a lot about it because it's your work, it's your passion, and then that's why you go wrong making your social media videos or campaigns. When you add too many unnecessary details after the hook. It's overstuffing. Also, you should have clear logic lines, no zigzag. You should stay in one point and not just quickly jump over this and talk about that, because even though you are a specialist in this field. And also you should note that one hook isn't enough. You should for sure go with another hook and rehook them. So you should put in another interesting fact into your video to try and rehook them and keep them hooked to your video and not think about anything else, lose track and prevent them from scrolling on. You should also constantly be thinking about what's the best visual I could be showing during this sentence. If you like this video and want more of it, like and sub. If you really liked it, comment that down below and I will be sure to make another video, because there is a bunch of other strategies that I've also picked up over time that I didn't manage to share in this video, and I would love to share those effective strategies. If you would like some help in any of these fields, like personal one-to-one, you could definitely also contact me over my email and we can discuss your problem and I can help you. I've already filmed an SEO video, so that's going to be next. Go check if that's already uploaded, and subscribe, turn on the notifications if it isn't. So you can figure out what SEO is and how to do it.